Today I'd like to talk with you about the theme of the strong words of a loyal friend. All of us need at least one or two really good and loyal friends who will tell us the truth, even when it's a hard and challenging truth that other people just aren't willing to speak because they're concerned it might break a relationship or because of how it might be received. I told you yesterday about the story of Absalom and his betrayal and revolt against his father after 4 years of corrosively dividing the people. And by chapter 19, what has happened is that the battle is now over. David and his much more experienced fighting men have triumphed, and Absalom is dead. And David's response is to weep and mourn excessively. I mean, we understand he's lost his son, but his emotional response, his failure as a leader to maintain his composure and to look beyond his own grief, to think about the sacrifice of his fighting men, many of whom were lost, has now created a new crisis. And it's his good and loyal friend, his commander Joab, who has the standing and the courage to say to him, David, you better knock off the mourning and crying for Absalom, because what you're telling all of us is that the loss of that one life meant more to you than all of us who have remained loyal and put our lives on the line for you. And in chapter 19 and verse 7, Joab sternly warns and exhorts David, so go out at once and speak kindly to your servants. For I swear by the Lord, if you do not go, not a man will stay with you this night. And this will be worse for you than any disaster that has come upon you from your youth until now. And then David basically realizes, I've got to pull myself together, and I need to act like a leader, and I need to show appreciation to the men who have sacrificed and given so much and remained loyal to me. I hope that you have a good and loyal friend who will tell you the truth like Joab told David. I hope that you are a good and loyal friend who can tell your friends the truth, even when it can make you perhaps a little uneasy in here to have to say what you may need to say at times. But those friends who are loyal and honest are more precious than gold, and often their words, though painful, may be exactly what we need to hear, or it may be exactly what we need to share for their benefit.